Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, midweek hump day. Call it what you want, but it is Christmas Eve, guys. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and yeah, whatever you may be, happy holidays to you. It is a great day today. Had to work a little bit, but overall didn't do too much. Just kind of chilling. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling?
Good, good.
Anything exciting happened today for you, or are you just chilling as well?
Nah, it's that time. Relax a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How you feeling from the gym yesterday? I know we did a heavy workout.
Feeling fine. Feeling
Yeah,
fine.
not too sore.
Nah.
That's good. In case you guys missed it, we did go to the gym for you guys last night live. Did a whole bunch of stuff. It was shoulder and back day, but we did traps, some bicep, triceps. So we definitely got it in yesterday because we're not going to go to the gym tonight for you guys. So we had to kind of implement and put everything into one. But that being said, it was done. Definitely check it out. Replay gang. If you have any questions while the show, while that video is, while you watch that video, you can definitely ask us, and we'll be happy to answer for you. Anyway, that being said, we are your Average Day Joes. We go over your latest breaking sports trends, news, scores. We're also going to give you breaking news. We're going to give you some crypto news, horoscopes for the day, and conspiracies of the night. So stick with us and let's get into it. We do only have one sport event happening right now, and that is a college football. Might as well go over it. Why not?
Yes, sir. Well, it's still going on, I believe. Let me see. Yes, we are currently. It's the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl, just to let you know. And there's about 3 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's still going on. Yeah, Cal and Hawaii. So it's a good game. I thought it was going to be close. So Hawaii's up 28-24 on Cal. So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Cal got to do. See if they can come back and get this W.
28-24. Oh, so that's a close game.
No, it's very close. Very close. This will come down in the last possession. That's usually what happens. When you got these teams were pretty even. Like you know what I mean. Like Cal had they had an okay season. Not as bad as usual. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, for sure.
Like that, yeah, they played a good game, man. And so got about 2 minutes left, and yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
What do you so Cal has the ball right now?
Yeah, they're first and goal. So if they score, they're just basically trying to get more of the clock down because it's first and goal. So basically, what you want to try and do, I mean, they're probably just gonna score, but it'd be cool to take a little time off the clock.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, they could. Yeah. Cal was winning this game, and then Hawaii came storming back. They scored 15 this quarter, so
Yeah.
I think Cal puts it in the end zone, and then yeah, Hawaii will get the ball back with depending on how much time they could waste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but if they a touchdown, it still puts so Hawaii could still come back and get a field goal if anything.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's understood.
Yep.
And shit, I guess that's our only sports, huh?
No sports today. This is it's one of those days in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of everything's just chilling today.
Yeah, well, because it's Christmas Eve, you got Christmas tomorrow. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yep.
it's a Merry Christmas theme. It's what we do each year. Not a bad thing. And then NBA takes over Christmas always.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'll tell you the NBA games until that's over. Tomorrow, Christmas Day games. Cavs and Knicks, 9 a.m. Spurs and Thunder, 11:30 a.m. That's going to be a good game. Mavericks and Warriors, that's at 2 p.m. Rockets Lakers, that's at 5 p.m. And then you got the T-Wolves and Nuggets closing it out at 7:30. Those are going to be some cool games. NBA always runs Christmas, but this year it's a little different. This year, NFL was like, oh, you know what? We're going to put on a Thursday game for Christmas too.
No way.
A few of them.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
Competition.
Oh, yeah. Well, now because it's different with streams. So NFL was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So NFL said, all right, and this is crazy because, I've always watched NBA on Christmas, but I'm like, oh, shit, NFL's on? Ah, bro. So NFL, we got 2 Netflix games. Starting at 10 a.m., we got the Cowboys and Commanders. And then at 1:30 p.m., we got the Lions and Vikings. Those are both on Netflix streaming. And then the nighttime game on primetime video on Amazon, we got Broncos and Chiefs. Woo, man. We got some battles tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. NBA ain't got I love NBA. You know that. But not more than football.
Jersey on, bro.
Of course, got a rep. But not more than football. Sorry. And actually the C's aren't even playing on Christmas this year. So I'm watching football all day. Sorry, NBA. NBA usually this is NFL has never done this. So I'm like, I gotta go with football, bro. Sorry, I will not be watching the NBA tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is I'll be checking out both games on Netflix and Amazon Prime Video, and then I'll report obviously when we have our show tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm shocked because every time it's NFL always ran Thanksgiving, and NBA was always Christmas. You know that it's always been like that. And because I'm like, okay, cool, I'll watch NBA on Christmas. Why not? Now I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? That's shocking to me. That's like, and I believe it's because of the streaming age. You know what I mean? NFL's like, bro, we could take full advantage of this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I was just shocked. I was like, damn, bro, I had no idea. I was like, wow. You know, and by the way, Cal just put one in. It is 31-28 Cal, and Hawaii got the ball back with 1:05.
Nah, well, at least they can just score a field goal. It's going to be overtime, most likely.
Yeah, they are in Sheridan Hawaii Bowl. So
who has better defense?
I didn't watch either team very well, so all year long, those are teams I don't really watch. So,
gotcha.
I don't know. It's been an even game, so being that it's been an even game throughout, like I said, they could have a field goal and then you could go OT, and then go back and forth. So we'll see. We'll see what they got, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got to get in the field goal range first, which I'm sure they will. But
for sure. Yeah,
man. But pretty crazy. Yeah. So
how many timeouts they got left?
I don't know. I don't have the game pulled up, so I'm not watching the game on here. You know what I mean? But they are driving. They got about to get a field goal, probably about maybe 20 more yards, maybe 30 more yards. Maybe 30 more yards, get a field goal. But they are on 3rd and 10, so we will see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You got 2 more chances.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if they're, like I said, these teams are pretty even, just record-wise even. They're pretty even. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretty cool stuff here.
Right.
Very
cool. That is our sports. We'll keep you guys updated once something happens here.
Oh, yeah. 10 more yards. They got 10 more yards to go, by the way, to get in the field goal range.
All right. Let's move on and get into some Jay, did you know in the meantime while we're waiting for that?
Oh, for sure.
Jay, did you know, and this is also the title of our show, but did you know that the DOJ has found over 1 million more Epstein files that they're delaying to release?
I'm sure of it.
Yep. That's trending high on X today, by the way.
I'm sure of it. I don't doubt it.
Let's see, Jay, did you know that torrential rain leaves LA freeway underwater? There has been reports of massive flooding because LA cannot handle the type of water that we get out here.
Of course they can't. Because it never rains in Southern Cal.
Exactly.
In Southern California.
Let's see, Jay, did you know that people are becoming uneasy because China is starting to deploy humanoid robots to work at the border with Vietnam?
I believe it. They're really ahead in technology.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense to me.
Crazy, right?
No. Well, why is that crazy? They've been trying out these robots for a while now.
No, it's just crazy though, like how fast everything's
Oh
moving.
yeah, no, yeah, once they started, they didn't do they just didn't stop. Like their production lines are incredible, dude. So
Yep.
pretty impressive.
Jay, remember how we talked about the other day how there's like two battleships that like are being made for Trump, basically. Like it's gonna be like Trump's battleships for his
Yeah.
new fleet.
Yeah.
So did you know, Jay, that in those battleships they are trying to put in and test a brand new technology called electromagnetic railgun?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, man. So they're trying
Electromagnetic
to
rail.
perfect it and have that. It's like a whole new system of weapons that nobody knows about. You know.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, coming out with these ships, man, you got to have some new stuff on it.
Yep. Exactly. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that there has been more travel advisories issued to certain countries because of severe air pollution right now?
Air pollution?
Air pollution, bro.
Oh, that's weird.
And
Isn't that weird?
yeah,
That makes sense.
and if you want to know where that is New Delhi, India. They are advising against travel due to high air pollution over there right now.
I believe it. They always have shit air pollution over there. They're in China, right? Or
Yep.
is it there? Yeah, it's those areas over there. I've heard
Yeah.
certain parts of China. That is.
Jay, did you know that Air India recently has admitted to finding an aircraft that disappeared from its online records in the airport parking bay for 13 years and it was decommissioned?
I believe it.
Yeah. So I guess there were some kind of fines. It got like towed or something and they couldn't find it and then they didn't even realize it was missing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's funny. Let's see here. What else we got for you, Jay? Jay, I know you reported on this before, but it's still trending high for our Jay Did You Know segment, and that is that Elon keeps bringing it out and letting people know that optimists will end poverty.
Yep. I already know.
Do you think that's possible?
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
Okay. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that in 1940, a dog investigated a hole in a tree and discovered a vast cave filled with ancient human artwork?
That's crazy.
Crazy, right? In a tree. Of all
Gotta
places.
love it.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that the National Weather Service has issued urgent winter storm warnings and 14 inches of snow with 60-mile-per-hour winds?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, man. That's all over the Midwest and the East Coast because the storms that we get here, they definitely travel across the United States.
By the way, just to let you know, this game is over. Ooh, man.
What happened?
Wow. They instead of going for this field goal,
No way. They try to take it all?
and they did. They scored.
No way.
they, they said, "Fuck this." Oh man, Cal, y'all just gave it up with 8 seconds left.
That's Cal. That's why.
I know, but I mean, like, come on, man. You can't hold a team with less than a minute. Oh man, that's bad, bro. Shout out to Hawaii, dude. They played a hell of a game. They just won this game for sure. Damn, man. They just scored that touchdown. Wow. That's impressive. Very impressive stuff. That was a good drive, man.
Yeah.
Wow. It was very shocking, dude. What a game.
Yeah.
Sheridan Hawaii Bowl, bro. Shout out Hawaii, man. Yeah, that was a nice game though, going back and forth there, man. That's impressive. But yeah,
I'll
that
be
game's
watching
over.
those games.
But this is but this is how they pick the, I'm glad that they pick these certain teams for certain bowls, because that was they've been picking some even teams in these bowls, So yeah, man. So needless to say, that's over.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Hawaii has won it.
That is impressive, man. Sorry, Cal. Y'all just y'all just y'all couldn't stop Hawaii, man. Came down to who had the ball last, man. Wow. It's impressive.
All right, Jay. Did you know that 5,000-year-old wolves were found on a remote island, and it challenges conventional views of domestication? Domestication.
They were found on an island?
Yeah, they're found on a Baltic island in the Baltic Sea, and
How did they get there?
that's
the question.
that's the question. Yeah,
Exactly.
and they don't know if they were deliberately brought there and they were being managed, or if they somehow got there, like swimming there. Nobody knows.
No. They were accompanied by some people, like, they probably, how it is. You
Yeah.
probably brought your wolves there and then you ended up dying and then your wolves are there and they don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Hopefully there was a male and female so you can make a little population.
Exactly.
But damn, man, you don't think about that stuff. That they're probably, like I said, accompanied by their masters, and then they died, and then they ended up somehow staying there. That's crazy, man.
Yep.
That's crazy.
All right, Jay, let's get into 10 clever ways that Amazon shoppers could boost their bank accounts. Why not?
Sure, man. Fuck, I use Amazon every 3 days.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm hot now, bro. I'm gonna put on my hat. No more beanie. All right.
All right. Man. Ad number 10. See if you're paying for 2 Amazon Prime subscriptions and trim up to $740 from your other bills.
Who would be paying for 2? That would be terrible.
Some people do, man. They don't even know it.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. What? How would you not know if you're paying for 2?
Let's see, Jay.
That's
number
crazy.
9, turn your home's value into extra cash. You can use home equity to borrow against your home to fix your property up if you need to. That's number 9 for clever ways to earn more cash with an Amazon Prime account, because Amazon Prime does offer
Everything.
home equity lines of credit, I guess.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
At number 8, Jay, you can find credit cards that have no balance, and they can transfer your balances from other debts onto
I do know that.
credit cards.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
At number 7, you can find little hacks that could add up to big savings over time, like check out sample products that are free. You can get refunds if the price drops for an item you purchased within the last week. If your item is late, you can get compensated, and you can convert small leftover gift cards into Amazon gift cards.
Yes.
Pretty cool. At number 6, you can save more when shopping on Amazon. Find hidden deals by shopping logged out of your Prime account. Amazon sometimes inflates the prices for Prime members to make up for benefits like free 2-day shipping. To see if you can get a lower price, find the item you want while logged in. Then in a separate browser, search again for the item while logged out. If it's lower, add it to your cart and then log in to snag the better price. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, man. You got to shop when you're logged out.
I would never.
Let's see. At number 5, Jay, they are saying to if you're a California driver, to cancel your car insurance. I guess Amazon now has a tool that can tell you if you're overpaying for car insurance, and you can literally save a bunch of money because you can find better rates.
Amazon knows what they're doing, man.
And number 4, don't just shop on the homepage. Check out Amazon's daily deal sites. Use Amazon coupons. Snag necessities and gifts for cheap on Amazon Haul. Find great savings through Amazon Resale. At number 3, download gaming apps that pay out multiple hundreds of thousands every month. There are tons of gaming apps that promise you to earn cash. So basically, yeah, and that's all on Amazon. You could just find these kind of apps,
Now I know. Yes.
At number 2, you can ask this company to pay off your credit card debt. If you have a lot of debt, getting out of it can feel stressful. Here's the problem. The longer you put off tackling it, the harder it gets to fix. So now they have national debt relief that's linked to Amazon. If you have more than $10,000 in debt from credit cards, medical bills, collections, or personal loans, their representatives might be able to assist you from Amazon. Very
That's
cool.
legit.
Ad number 1: Amazon Prime members get a $250 Amazon gift card. If you're a Amazon Prime member, apply for their Prime Visa. If you're approved, they give you $250 Amazon gift card. There you get an extra $250 you could just make easily like that.
That's legit.
And that is your 10 clever ways to get and earn extra money off Amazon's website.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
Yeah, man. Very cool. Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's move on, though. We do have our trends and news for the day, so definitely want to get into that and see what's going down. Starting with some Elon Musk news. Tesla, Airbnb. What the hell is going on?
Elon, man. Well, yeah, he's basically what he's doing. He's setting himself up to make Tesla like Airbnb for cars. You know what I mean? He predicts by the end of next year that because so basically, if your Tesla's FSD, full self-driving,
Yeah.
and it's going to be unsupervised, obviously, so you don't need to pay attention. That if you have that certain type of Tesla, you'll be able to just throw it on the app, you know what I mean? And you'll be able to rent it out whenever you don't use it. Similar to Airbnb, so when I don't have anyone in my, in-law unit, just put it on the app and rent it out. You know what I mean? So that's his goal, obviously. Instead of just having like your car sitting there, you know what I mean? You could be earning money for it. That's his goal. And this is going to coincide with your phone is going to be able to directly link to Starlink satellites as well.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's the other thing he's working on simultaneously. And all this is going to all coincide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's going to be crazy as well. Like, so anywhere in the world, you will always have, you will never have a problem with, connection. You know what I mean? Once he gets that up and going, you know what I'm saying? So especially with Teslas and everything, especially with the phone. So it's going to be he's really changing the game with a lot of this stuff. It's really impressive. You know what I mean? And that should, so by the end of this coming up year, 2026, you should be able to put your Tesla, for FSD and rent it out. And then by the end of, I'm guessing by the end of the next year, or even maybe mid-year 2027, that's when your phone will directly link to Starlink satellites.
Uh-huh.
So it's like I said, it's all going to coincide together. It's going to be very impressive.
You know what's super cool is the newer Teslas now, you can they have that summon feature, so you can literally just press like a button and it'll come straight to your Tesla.
Yeah, I remember I saw that a few times last year, and I was like, huh, and then that feature's going to be more relevant with this as well. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if your car is being rented out, right, it's coming right back to you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is all going to coincide together, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Starlink satellites.
Bro, I was just thinking, like, man, when I get my new Tesla, I'm going to, park hella far away from the gym parking doors.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Once we get out the gym, I'm just going to be like, yo, Jay, check it out. And I'm going to press a button and my Tesla's going to come pick me up.
Yeah. Well, it should.
You hit the gym.
Well, anything that can happen right now. Like, that's not even, I told you, it just happens already now. I've seen a lot.
The older Teslas don't do it. So even though my Tesla's not that old, being that it is, like a 2018 model, the summon, even though I have a summon button, it won't. Like, it's not activated. It won't work because
that sucks. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't have the new software.
Oh, it has to be above 23.
Yeah, no, so it has to be above 2019. So 2020s, I believe you can.
Oh, okay, yeah. No wonder I saw it last. Yeah, because I told you it was happening over at. I saw it a few times over at where Land's End is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it was parked far, because obviously the lot was full, and then when people were done with their workouts or whatever they were doing, it would just be like,
I mean, how clutch is that though, bro? Because you're literally
Very.
like today, for instance, it's raining, it's windy. You
Yeah.
get out the gym, you have the car, like you could just summon it to come right and pick you up right in front of the gym, like, bro.
Yeah.
So clutch.
Well, I mean, most people are going to be. You have to think about also. There'll be lines now because most people will do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to get a little smarter with it too. Like, okay, if everyone's going to pick themselves up right in front, you know what? Maybe I'll walk down the corridor a little bit and get picked up over there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But all this stuff is going to coincide, man. He's changing the game with everything.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? And it all has to do with convenience. You know,
Yeah.
solving people's problems here and there, just little by little.
Right.
That's basically what he does. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? He's he's on the levels here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, renting out your Tesla, to just while it's sitting there or while you're on vacation, to just make money for you.
Yeah. That's
super, super clutch, bro. You know what I mean?
Dream. That's the dream. I could be at work, working my 8-9 hour shift, and then have my car rented and making me more money as I'm working. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be it's game changing stuff, man. So this is it's a whole nother level, man. You know what I mean?
So you're saying people can just like they need to rent your car, they'll be able to order it and it'll come straight to them without like any need of them coming to the car. It'll come straight to them.
It should be like that. I don't know if that's the exact model, but it should be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be tight.
Because it's because it's like I said, as long as it has the unsupervised FSD, which comes out beginning next year,
Yeah.
or like a couple months in, it should be able to go to wherever they are. Boom, they're in, rent. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be,
Exactly.
because it's going to be moving all around like Waymo. So just think of Waymo, except your Tesla's the Waymo now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You have it on there to rent out. His business model is basically okay. Everyone say here in this town where I live, right? Everyone with their Teslas, boom. That kind of knocks out Waymo. You understand?
Right.
Because there's so many Teslas. You see what I mean?
Right.
That's where he's going with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to do that. Not anyone wants to do that, obviously. You know what I mean? There's going to be some people out here that want to do that, in SF as well, I'm sure. But there's a lot of cities, I believe, that people will be like, nah, I'm cool. Let Waymo do their thing.
Yeah, of course.
They may not trust it. You know what I mean? And that's all good.
Yeah.
But it's an easy way to make extra bread if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So should be very interesting.
Oh yeah. Very cool, very exciting news about the future and Elon Musk's Tesla.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's move on and get into some Trump news for today. It looks like, let's pull this up real quick. So it looks like Trump was doing the Santa calls, from what I understand. And he was talking to a 10-year-old. And of course, Trump being Trump, he told the child that he made sure a bad Santa is not infiltrating the U.S. And it became trending news. But yeah, it says that Trump, speaking to a 10-year-old, who was tracking Santa Claus from his living room. Trump says Santa is a very good person in a suit and gold tie. We want to make sure that he's not infiltrated, that we're not infiltrating into our country a bad Santa. So we found out now Santa is good. Santa loves you. Santa loves Oklahoma like I do. Oklahoma was very good to me in the election, so I love Oklahoma. Don't ever leave Oklahoma, okay? So yeah, that's what Trump said to a 10-year-old kid. And it looks like he had a whole little meeting. He likes to do things for Christmas Eve, especially in Florida. He goes there. He has the Mar-a-Lago thing, so his resort thing. So basically he goes there and Yeah, he's the president, so obviously he has to do stuff for the kids as well, for Christmas and everything, which that's what he did. And, he is who he is. So obviously that's super Trump to say something like that to a kid. I totally understand it.
Bringing back Christmas spirit, bro.
Exactly.
We had another administration that didn't even want to say Merry Christmas, bro. So
I know.
this is cool. This is cool.
I did notice lately, the last few days, people telling me Merry Christmas, which is most people will never say that anymore. They were like Happy Holidays, but I think with this current administration, it's really kind of opening that up again. And
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked in a nice way today.
Shouldn't be shocked.
A couple people today when I went to Phil's Coffee to pick up my coffee in the morning before I went to work, they were like, "Oh, Merry Christmas." I was like, "Whoa, okay, that's
how
cool.
It should be. It's always been like that."
Oh, I know.
I don't know what happened with the last administration stuff about all that stuff offensive. That's what they said, which is weird, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's I don't know about all that weird stuff. I grew up saying Merry Christmas.
No, so did I. But then the last few administrations made it almost weird to say where you can only say Happy Holidays. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I didn't grow up like that.
So I'm saying.
Plus, I went to Catholic school, so it's weird. It was weird to hear those type of things. I was like, huh? What the fuck you talking about? What the
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. They try to make it weird, and that's why I like President Trump doing this stuff. That's how it should be.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Merry Christmas. So offensive. Fuck out of here.
Yep.
That bullshit. Who says that shit? It was the stupidest shit I have heard, too. I was like, oh my God, that's so offensive.
I know.
You know what I mean? Hella stupid. You know what I'm saying? It should make me laugh.
They're going to be offended by anything. So,
No, and that's what I mean. That's literally what it's come down to. And that's why current administration bringing back traditional values.
Right.
Tradition. You know what I mean? It's a good thing.
Oh, I know. Gotta be.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Let's move on and get into some entertainment news with Jay. Jay, Peaky Blinders. What's going on there?
Peaky Blinders, man. So I watched this series with Thomas Shelby. What a great series, man. This was a great series because so what I like to do when I did cardio before, I would watch a series, right? And it was a good one, dude. You know what I mean? It was a really good series. And I was like, damn, man. And then coming to find out, what are they doing? They are making a film. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious, man. I'm curious about it, man. They do have a trailer for it. I'm sure you're probably going to show it, which you should.
I do.
Yes, you should show it because this is Thomas Shelby's the man, bro. You said you never seen Peaky Blinders, which is crazy to me because you're about series. You know what I mean? And this is a series that's intense, bro. You know what I mean? It's definitely that type of series that's oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's excellent. So, you know what I mean? It all has to do with obviously criminals, organization, gambling, extortion. You know what I mean? All the fun stuff, let's say.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Thomas Shelby's a badass, bro. So this should be a quality movie. You should show that trailer because this comes out in March. And anyone who watched Peaky Blinders, which like I said, it's one of those series I don't think it's as good as Game of Thrones, Sons, or Breaking Bad, but it's right. After those, it'd be right there.
Right.
It's that good. You know what I mean? So I would put it up after those. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's definitely something you should check out, and you should show the trailer right now because this is gonna be a good movie. I don't know how they're gonna fit it all into a movie, so it should be interesting.
There'll be parts to it. There's levels to this shit, Jay.
The what?
There'll be parts to it. There's levels.
No, that's what I mean. Because when you have so many in a series, you remember Breaking Bad, right? When they did a movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was a very upsetting movie. I was like, bro, that's it? That was the movie?
Yeah.
That series took a dump on that movie, bro. That series was excellent. And then you do a movie and it was shit. So I'm hoping This is not the same way. I'm hoping this is like, okay, cool. They made this like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
because that's what I mean. When you have a series that's like, oh damn, like you got to try and fit everything now into a movie. So
Exactly.
I'm hoping it's going to be excellent, man. Because
Hopefully.
I can't wait to check it out.
Hopefully. Well, let's show the audience the trailer.
Let's go, gang.
Whatever happened to Tommy Shelby? The famous gypsy gangster. I'm not that man anymore.
Tommy, you've got to come back.
Nice. Might have to see it, brother.
Oh, you got it, bro. You should probably watch it before you watch the series because you have no idea about it, so it'll be different for you. And then be like, you know what? Let me watch this series now. You know?
Yeah.
Because it should be interesting, man. It should be a really good one. So
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
No, I like that. I like that
Yeah.
actor too. He's a really good actor. So.
Oh yeah, he's very solid, bro. Very solid actor, bro. So definitely gonna be a good one. I'm hoping, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was very upset with that Breaking Bad one. I was very upset. I almost should have never saw the movie because I was so excited to see it because I was like, oh shit, it's coming back. And then I was like, oh man, that's just weak, bro. You know? You saw the movie, right?
Yeah, but the best way to do it is to watch the spinoff first. You know, The Lawyer.
Yeah, I didn't.
Also,
I watched the first like few episodes where they even incorporated some of the people from Breaking Bad, and I was like, okay, this is cool, but I never got fully into it.
yeah,
You know, it's the same thing. You know, like when you watch Sons, like they're like, oh, you should watch the Mayans. All right, watch the first few episodes, and I was like, you know, didn't get fully into it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
this is a hit or miss thing, bro. Because like, you know, I was expecting Sons to make a movie too, and they didn't. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, probably watching the whole Breaking Bad thing because everyone like that saw that movie was like, dude, this shit's weak, dude, compared to the series. You know
No, for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
The movie for sure, because El Camino, when it came out, was like, all right, so much anticipation, but it wasn't there, you know?
It wasn't, man. It sucked, man. I was like, bro, what the you know what I mean?
Right. So it definitely wasn't like what people expected. But if you watch Better Call Saul first, which is not, you're right, it's not the best, like, it's not like a series that is going to rival Breaking Bad. But if you watch the whole thing, it's actually very you'll like it because it makes people like really think, right? And it shows you how smart this lawyer really is, even though he's a crooked ass lawyer.
Saul.
The way that he gets around shit to like make shit happen. It really puts a good emphasis on the whole when they started Breaking Bad, the actual series.
Yeah.
And watching that, you're like, okay, I know his roots and where he came from, and that's how this is all came to be. So like I learned that over the years because I tried watching Better Call Saul once. And like you, I couldn't get into it either because the first like 3 or 4 episodes are kind of slow.
Yeah.
But then after, I gave it another chance because everybody kept telling me like, no, it's really good. It's kind of slow. So I gave it another chance, and sure enough, bro, after like the 4th, 5th episode, I got kind of hooked, and I was like, all right, this is all right. I'll watch it. I ended up watching it, and then yes, it's not as good as Breaking Bad, but definitely kind of gave the whole story, painted the picture of before Breaking Bad happened, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
So definitely worth checking out at least once.
I just hope this movie is good. That's all I'm hoping for, you know what I mean? Just because, like I said, Peaky Blinders was tough, bro.
Yeah.
That was a tough series, bro. You know what I mean? It was hella cool. Isaiah was the one that told me to watch Peaky Blinders.
Oh.
He was like shocked. He was like, bro, you ain't see Peaky Blinders? That's right up your alley, man.
Right.
Like, what the hell is a Peaky Blinder? Come to find out it's a gang. I was like, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Good ass series, bro. So
Irish,
I'm
Irish,
just hoping. Huh?
Irish game.
Yeah, I'm just hoping. Exactly. But there's so many like backstabbings. That's what I mean. It's like think about like Sons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except like Irish gang, old school. You know what I mean? Like, man,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was good. So I'm hoping this movie's good. It looked good from the trailer.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very curious, man. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be good. I'm
definitely.
hoping. But yeah, people gonna want to check that one out, man, if they've seen that series.
Exactly. Shall be good. Shall be good. Got to check it out.
Hell yeah, Peaky Blinders. Let's go.
Blinders. All right, so let's move on and get into some health news. There is a health scare, and it is with nonetheless but Chick-fil-A. So it looks like Chick-fil-A has started to use less quality ingredients. Their quality standards have been lowered because, of course, like any other company, they want to make more money. So what is happening with Chick-fil-A? Well, you ask, Chick-fil-A is causing major stomach issues, and a lot of people, there's a lot of social media users that are claiming their quality has been lowered and they are all getting sick now. Yeah. Do you ever mess with Chick-fil-A, Jay?
Oh, Chick-fil-A is awesome, bro. I cook, so I haven't been in a long time, but every girl I know that goes to Chick-fil-A can vouch for it. So I don't think anything's going on because
Yeah.
I never seen any of this trend. So I think they're getting bad press from some hater that doesn't like Chick-fil-A, which is weird to me because everyone loves Chick-fil-A.
It
I don't
says
know one person who doesn't.
It says in a viral video, a social media user claimed that he and his wife's stomachs have been torn up after eating from Chick-fil-A and asked others whether they have experienced any issues. The post
Crazy.
received over 1,400 comments, with many reporting issues after eating from the fast food chain recently.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm here waiting for 14 million. He said 1,400.
Yeah, man.
What city is this? Somewhere in the Midwest or somewhere? Where's this at?
I mean, because the comments are coming from all over the place. It's not.
No,
just
I'm saying the viral couple that said, "Oh my God, my stomach." Were they fat people or were they? Not to be mean, but were they out of shape? What? I'm curious.
Doesn't show that. You know?
Oh, it didn't show the actual couple?
No, not like where they're from or nothing like that. You know.
No. Okay, I'm curious.
Yeah, on X there is like the video though. There is a video of the guy.
Yes, show the video, please, because I would love to see where these people are from. Because because I mean, like I said, no one has ever told me anything about Chick-fil-A. I know a lot of people that eat Chick-fil-A. I haven't had it. Like I said, if I didn't cook all the time, the brand new Chick-fil-A just opened literally right there, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't eat out.
Well, let's see
You
the
know what I
viral video and see what they say. Check it out, y'all.
Let's see what this Larry McDougal looks like.
Chick-fil-A in like the last 6 months to a year, has it been hitting your stomach differently? I feel like my wife and I's stomach has been torn up, and it didn't used to be like that, but it is now consistently a problem every time we go. So it's like we can't even eat there anymore.
And this next story, I don't know how to
Nice
feel
life.
about it. Changes are coming to Chick-fil-A's chicken. Right now, the fast food chain serves antibiotic-free chicken, but will begin serving no antibiotics important to human medicine chicken. The change means that some antibiotics might be used if the chickens become sick. They say it's in order to maintain providing high-quality chicken to its customers. Chick-fil-A previously changed to antibiotic-free chicken back in 2014.
Oh, so they did change something. It's not like so people could actually sense the changes because now it's not antibiotic-free chicken anymore.
I'll go test it out sometime then. I don't know about all this antibiotic stuff. I don't know.
You gotta let the average Joes know, because now we're getting served, chicken that has antibiotics in it. That's no good, bro. We need that range free.
I don't know, bro. I cook, but I'll tell you this: Chick-fil-A it's never done any wrong.
Range free.
Never had any problem with Chick-fil-A. Most girls I know eat Chick-fil-A if they're out, you know what I mean? If they need something out, and they won't mess with anything else because Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has always been, they may be getting bad press. I always think they get bad press because obviously they're closed on Sundays. Why are they closed on Sundays? It's a Christian company. And what happens, a lot of people like to hate on that. So I ain't mad at Chick-fil-A.
We're not, but this is definitely nothing to do with religion at this matter. This is people.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know these people. Why am I going to take their word? Who are they? Some Larry McDougal saying, "Oh my stomach! Why don't you start cooking then, dog? What you eating Chick-fil-A every week for?" Fat ass.
People love it.
That's what I'm saying, man. I ain't taking this dude's word. I don't know who he is. He ain't got why he got to have pull in my life. It's not like I said. I don't eat out, so it doesn't matter to me. But in my head, I'm like, I ain't gonna take this dude's word. I don't know who this is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless one of the girls I knew told me, I'd be like, damn, really? Okay, let me check. Let me go check. Like I just told you, I'll go check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
Right.
Chick-fil-A always hitting, bro. You know what I mean? It's funny because wherever you see a Chick-fil-A, you're gonna see a Panda as well.
Oh, I know. It's funny. Do they like own part of the company or something? Because that's like
I want to say I don't know how, but they're always coinciding with each other, and I don't know if they have some type of business deal. But if you ever see a Chick-fil-A, you're gonna see a Panda right by. I don't know why. I have the slightest idea, but if you ever go anywhere, you'll see that. It's very common.
Yeah, super weird.
You know what I'm saying? It's very common. But they may have some type of deal like under the table, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's always like that. It's one of the craziest things. And I'm like, why is there always a Chick-fil-A and a Panda by each other?
Right.
You know what I mean? But they've always banked on, being the healthiest fast food. And every time I had Chick-fil-A, like I said, it's been a while. Always healthy, super healthy compared to anything else. But like I said, I like cooking anyway myself. So, but yeah, I've never had a problem with Chick-fil-A.
We definitely gotta go and try it for the people.
Yeah, it's right, one right there, bro. You know what I mean? So I ain't tripping. Is there one out in Mateo? No.
Mateo?
There's no Chick-fil-A in Mateo.
Close by.
Where?
We got there, Foster City.
There's one in Foster City? Where in Foster City?
Fashion Island.
Oh, Fashion Island got a Chick-fil-A? Okay.
Yeah. They got a lot of shit there, bro. That's like a Target there. They got all these stores there. Ross, TJ Maxx.
All over there by PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. I don't see. It's weird. I don't consider that Fashion Island. I think Bridgepoint.
Well, Bridgepoint is what it is now. I'm going with.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're going old school. Yeah, you go. I remember the name Fashion Island too, because they always had the ice skating rink.
Exactly. They still have an ice skating rink, but they call it.
Oh, they do. They still have that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't go over there at all, so that's crazy. I didn't even know that was still.
Took a ride to the Bridgepoint, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Bridgetown. I wouldn't even. Can you even? Is that exit still there?
Yeah.
Is it still called Fashion Island or no?
I think so. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. That's a trip, man.
No, it is still called Fashion Island, but they actually redid the exit recently. So now, if you want to get off that exit during rush hour, you don't have to wait in like the traffic anymore because that exit was stupid the way they made it. It was like literally to get that exit, you'd have to get into the traffic that's going to the San Mateo Bridge.
Yeah.
So now what they did is they made that exit so you can, if you have to go towards like Half Moon Bay 92 west.
Oh.
And so they made that exit. They redid it so now that exit is off of 92 west, not anymore off of Hayward.
Oh, so like if you're going west, then you just take the exit or something?
Exactly. On your left-hand side, you'll take that exit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's different. That's legit.
Yeah, it was just way too much traffic trying to get to, you know what I mean? That place is like, they're not even, most people that go that exit, it's not like they're trying to wait in that traffic to get over the bridge. So why wait in that traffic, you know?
Yeah, that's that 101 problems.
Exactly.
I'm surprised about this whole Chick-fil-A thing. I'm curious, man.
Yeah, it's got to try it out. See what the people say. You know.
Yeah.
See if what they say is the correct saying or not. You never know.
Yeah, I'm always down, man. It's been a minute since I've eaten out, so I don't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind. But Chick-fil-A is so like it's small, bro. Like it's You know what I mean? It's small, like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna have any grease. It's small and it's like one little meal. I could probably eat 3 meals. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. See, I'm a vegetarian, so the only thing I eat from there that I really like
waffle fries.
is their mac and cheese.
Oh, I was gonna say waffle fries because their waffle fries are hitting.
They're pretty good, yeah. But I like their mac and cheese there. It's really good.
I've never had it. I don't.
With the sweet tea. Oh man, that's the shit.
Yeah, I used to get the so they sell the gallon sweet teas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I used to get those all the time, but I don't. Like I said, I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in so long.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? I don't ever get mac and cheese anywhere, so I don't. I'm not a mac and cheese head.
No, I feel it. It's good though. From Chick-fil-A, it's pretty good.
So it is good. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It's one of the better mac and cheeses out there. Yeah.
That's a trip. Yeah, I don't really get mac and cheese anywhere. It's crazy.
Gotta try it, brother. Gotta try it.
I mean, I eat for nutritional value usually. That's why. So I don't when I actually did research and I started cooking, there's no nutritional value in mac and cheese at all. Unless I throw like 5 cheeses in there to get some type of protein, and that cheese, like I said, cheese ain't even good for you. So I don't really fuck with it.
Right.
I know hella people that eat mac and cheese though. Don't get me wrong. I eat for nutritional value usually.
I know.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's move on out of Chick-fil-A news and get into some celebrity news. Jay, what's going down with Nicki Minaj?
Nicki. She so needless to say, she went on Turning Point USA. I don't know if you know what Turning Point, of course you know it is, but I don't know if a lot of people know what that is. But that was like so Erica Kirk, who is Charlie Kirk's widow, she runs it now, you know what I mean? And it's very, I'd say more pointed towards MAGA, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Nicki Minaj went on there and she was claiming how, she's not going to be down ever again. She's not going to be pushed toward a certain agenda. She wants to be herself, and she doesn't, she just wants to, she doesn't want to be pushed around, and she enjoys her views now, and she's speaking on what she feels. You know what I mean? Because she was I remember the other week I reported on Nikki defending Christians, about how they're being persecuted in Africa, I believe it was, or Nigeria, one of those places where they're getting heavily persecuted, like Christians, like being killed. You know what I mean? And so now she going on this show, she was voicing a lot of different things, let's say. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are really mad at her for doing this too, especially like, in the industry, the rap industry, you know what I mean? Hip hop industry, And like it's crazy to me because it's like, bro, why are you so mad that she has these views? What, like, is there something wrong? I think it's because she's so popular, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, no, literally, like she's like I don't know anyone that's higher than Nicki Minaj in that, especially I'm talking about like females, you know what I mean? Maybe Cardi B, because she's always at the Patriots games, but I don't even know if she's as popular as Nicki Minaj. Nicki and Drake or Nicki and Wayne, they had so many songs that were so big, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, man, they're so mad at her, bro. It's like, what? Calm down, bro. It's not, is she saying anything wrong?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she's just talking about religious freedom. She's just talking about not picking on blonde blue-eyed girls. Like she said, like I don't want my kids to be be picking on girls just because they're like that. Like I don't understand why people are so pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's weird to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but she really she said she traveled around the world. She's performed for crowds everywhere, and she was just honored to be on this stage on this Turning Point USA. Nice. And people are just so mad, bro. I'm just like, God, man, relax.
Yeah.
Like no, seriously, bro. Like they were offended. Like like if you read these comments, like, bro, what? Oh, I'm canceling Nicki Minaj. Oh, you know what? I'm not listening to Nicki Minaj. I'm like, what? Like so weird, bro. Like I don't understand. I don't know. I don't look deep into that stuff though, because that's just weird to me. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's what happens when you become part of politics. It's almost like a gang, bro. You got to choose one side.
I don't believe that at all. I believe if she went all out and if she went on The View and said, "Oh my God, I'm pushing my democratic right," I bet you'd be like, "Yay!" I guarantee you would be like that. Just because she went on a MAGA type thing, everyone's like, at least that whole industry's like, no, 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 this is bad. We're canceling her. So I don't believe that at all. That is politics. Not at all. If it was all for, like I said, the opposite, she wouldn't got any backlash at all. So that I don't believe that at all. That's about politics.
But that's already known that like leftists compared
exactly.
to like,
exactly. So I don't believe it's about politics.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe it's about politics. But I'm glad she overlooks this and say, you know what? I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't care. These people ain't gonna push me around. I'm gonna say what I want to say now. You know what I mean? You can't stop me. I built this platform. I am this big, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So I give her mad props.
Yeah.
I ain't mad about that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, it's just crazy the backlash she got from a lot of just a lot of random people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just some people with podcasts too. You know what I mean? Like just like, hey, calm yourself down, man. You know what I mean? It's Nicki Minaj, man. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like certain people don't want you to grow. To me, she's taking so much growth, and I'm like, this is impressive, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm impressed with what she had to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. This is someone who's really come up and really learned about, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm impressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving her flowers. Good job, Nikki.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I ain't mad at that, man.
You gotta love it, man. Hopefully, some of the people that are talking shit, they'll like open their eyes and be like, "Oh, maybe
yeah, right."
What she's talking about.
Yeah, right, man. And that's what I mean. I believe that's the difference, man. A lot of those people that are doing that, they're so stuck in a certain way they can't even see that. They're like, no, cancel. Like, bro, okay, good luck.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Those are the same people that say, "Oh my God, President Trump, he's so racist." Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous, bro. But shout out to Nicki Minaj, man.
Yep.
For sure.
Definitely. All right.
No doubt.
That was our celebrity news. Let's move on to some national news and our last reporting of the night. So, Jay, you're gonna think this is kind of crazy what happened, bro. But it looks like in Nebraska, Hastings, Nebraska, a man has died after literally going through a McDonald's drive-thru.
What?
A man has died.
What do you mean? Driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
So basically, let me pull that up real quick.
I'm super confused. Like, was he driving? Ordering? What? That's crazy.
Hold on 1 second, because I actually I had it all up, and then something happened, so I lost it. But let's pull it back up here for you guys real quick. So
super crazy.
Huh?
So that's crazy.
Yeah. So it says a man has died in what police are calling a freak accident in the McDonald's drive-thru. Police and firefighters were called to the McDonald's, and they found the man trapped between his vehicle and the fast food restaurant payment window.
What?
He was taken to the emergency room at the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
What?
Yeah.
What happened, dude? Please explain.
It appears that he opened the door to further reach out the window for payment purposes, and basically they're not sure if he like let go of the brake and the car like went forward, but it basically trapped him and got him stuck between the drive-through window door, and he got pinned between the wall and this car and basically killed himself.
Is there a video of this? Because I'm not picturing this at all. Usually when you go up to a drive-thru, there's a place where you talk. Even if you open your door, it's far. Like, it's not like up against it. So I'm totally lost here.
Yeah, no, it says that he parked a little too far from like trying to give the person the money, and he had like a truck or something, so it was already higher. And it says that he opened the door to further reach out the window, and it looks like he might have just like let go of the brakes or something on accident, and it kind of just pinned him into the wall, and crushed him from what it looks like.
This is definitely one of the freak acts. They gotta have video of this, right? No. McDonald's got really good PR team. Then
it says he got pinched between the door frame and the drive-through window counter.
This is one of the craziest things I've heard.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nebraska, brother.
So like, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
Nebraska gets cold, bro. They ain't trying to get out the car. They're like, fuck this, man. We gonna just try to like open the door or window type thing and just peep our heads out and final destination shit.
That's what I mean. You put down the window, and even if you can't reach, you go out the window.
Yeah, so that's what he did. But instead of putting his car in park, he like had it looks like he had his like foot on the brake, and when he reached out, he might have been like a shorter dude or something. He reached out and then he let go of the brake on accident. What it looks like, and like the car started moving forward and it pinned him somehow.
Like pinned his head?
No, like pinned his body, like because he already had his door open or something. So he might have pinned a little bit of him like to the door frame of the car and then the window. Who knows?
I don't know, but I'm not even going to try and figure it out anymore because it doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
So you're telling me his door was open? He didn't try to reach out the window. He opened the door.
That's what it like looks like. Yeah, like look, he opened his door a little bit or something to try to reach out, and then either that or the window, something like that. I don't know. Without the video, it's really hard to determine what really happened.
They got a good PR team. They don't want that getting out.
Oh, I know.
Because that's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life.
I know. You definitely have to take every blessing for what it is, man. Y'all could be just going to get some fries at McDonald's and fucking die from the drive-thru. You never know, man.
You don't want to go. Like, I love their fries. You don't want to eat there anyway because it's not real potatoes.
Oh, I know. They're super deadly potatoes and shit.
Exactly, man. So, I can never hate on the Golden Arches. I mean, I don't really eat there, but I mean, I can't hate on the Golden Arches. I've always loved it.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know those fries are really not good for you.
Right.
They definitely be hitting though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep, that is true. All right, guys, that is our national freak accident and final destination news.
Right. Yeah. That's some crazy, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. We got a nice holiday flick, one of my favorites. It is an OG flick. I love it.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A Christmas Story, of course. Ralphie, man.
Ralphie a G, bro. I ain't mad at Ralphie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Ralphie, just a youngster, man. You just think about a youngster growing up Christmas time, bro. You know what I mean? Like, seeing his pops doing all this, he kind of disgruntled, you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, Ralphie's just, doesn't want to get bullied, let's say, you know what I mean? So you got to go hard on some people.
Yeah.
And, his mom's always there to take care of him, you know what I mean? Which is always cool, you know what I mean? But, he's just a kid growing up in this world. You know what I mean? And all he wants, what does he want for Christmas? You know what he wants, right?
He wants his BB gun.
Exactly. That's all he wants, dude. That's all the kid wants, man.
That's all I ever wanted when I was growing up.
And the funny part, before I even understood this movie, that's all I wanted too. Yeah. I don't know why. I think there's a subliminal message in this movie.
Could be.
Because that's all I wanted, and I got it when I was 10, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? And but yeah, man, you know what I mean? That's all he wants, bro. You know what I mean? That's all the kid wants, man. And when come Christmas morning, you know what I mean? Like, obviously he had all the events leading up to Christmas morning, but then, he opened up all his presents very upset. He's like, oh, I didn't get one. What happens? Happened to have an extra present, that was hidden, you know what I mean? And then he figures out, wow, he was so excited, you know what I mean? That Christmas feeling.
Of course.
You know what I mean? That's why they show this movie 24 hours every year. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That
Yeah.
Christmas feeling of like, yes, I finally got one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then what does he go and do? He goes and you know,
Shoots out an eye almost.
and that, you know, it's what his mom told him not to do, so he tries to cover it up. And you know how it goes from there, man. You gotta be you're a kid, you know, so you're learning, you know what I mean?
Of course.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a great story, you know what I mean, about receiving one of the best presents he ever got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's an iconic present, you know what I mean? So,
right.
but it's just an icon. It's just just an iconic movie, man. You know what I mean? They show this every year, 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? You can't be mad about that. You know,
Of course.
This is OG flick right here, man. But it's you know, it had to be shown. I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's like to me, it's like a tradition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, old man always doing stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just an iconic movie, man. You know, I think it really brings out that Christmas feeling. You know.
No, like you said, that's why they play it right Christmas Eve, always 24 hours a day. You know.
Yeah, man. It just brings out that Christmas feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I believe. You know, it's not. I'll tell you this. It's not. I didn't think it was better than like a Home Alone, honestly.
Yeah.
But
it's a different type
I mean,
of movie, bro.
Yeah, that's what yeah, I know. But I mean, like, I compare everything. Like, this is Christmas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they play this 24 hours, like, literally during Christmas. This is the only movie that's played like that, 24.
Exactly.
And it's, you know what I mean? So, they obviously, they push this always, like, instead of like a Home Alone.
Yeah.
But me, I would put a Home Alone on 24. That would be me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is still iconic. You know, this came before that, so that's why I believe it gets its flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that, and it's just more of a homey type feel to Christmas. The Home Alone is more like, you know what I mean? Let me cause some menace in Christmas.
Why though? Because they still open presents at the end. You know what I mean? They still do the whole thing.
No, but this whole
You know what I'm
movie
saying?
is about Christmas and leading
I
up to
know.
Christmas, and Home
I
Alone is
know.
about trying to survive Christmas.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Trying to survive, and you got burglars and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I get it.
And then
know
you're
what I
gonna
mean?
show in that movie 24/7, especially like in the morning, bro, when kids are like watching TV without their parents. Bro, you're gonna scare the shit out of kids. Like on Christmas, they're gonna be like thinking they're gonna get their house robbed and shit. They're gonna have to come up with the same themes and all that.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, bro.
There's definitely a lot more, and it kind of like it kind of shows like especially for children, it kind of shows like that how parents have that. You know what I mean? Because they're scared of their parents. Like it almost shows like, yeah, you know, parents have the right of say, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah, just the values of like American values of Christmas. That's what this movie represents really well.
Yeah. Well, also they didn't leave their kid home alone for a vacation.
Exactly.
That's kind of funny.
They didn't have phones to stare at and forget about.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. But yeah, it is a very good movie. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Sure. It's a little older for my taste. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I like when he got the lamp with the
leg.
Exactly. That shit was
fucking leg. That shit was hilarious.
What are you doing right now?
I was like, okay, got the fish net on it.
Yeah. All the neighbors are all like fucking like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know, man. But yeah, man, I just, like I said, it was a little old for my taste. That's all. You know what I mean? You know, I'm, you know, but I get where you're coming from. I totally get where you're coming from.
What do you rate the movie?
I'll go high nines. High nines. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Iconic. I'm not going to put a certain number, but it's definitely high nines. Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not giving it a 10, but it's high nines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is such a classic scene right here. What do you got for Christmas?
Of course, man. Of course, man. You know what I mean?
You got the Easter Bunny outfit. Man. Y'all give me some bullshit. Bunny bullshit.
Classic, bro. Classic.
All right. Well, let's do some Ralphie movies then. Why not?
Fuck, bro. All right.
What's your favorite Ralphie movie? Or Peter Billingsley, we should say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll have to go cliche and say this one just because it was like it's iconic. So
Yeah.
I'll go with this one.
Okay. What about underrated?
Underrated. Underrated. I'm gonna go. Iron Man.
Okay.
Because he's got some random parts in random movies.
No, I know.
So I'll go Iron Man. You know what I mean? I thought that was a really good movie anyway, without, just in general,
Yeah.
for sure.
For me, my favorite movie with him in it, I would have to say it's a tough one. He does have a good catalog, but
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go with Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn. I really like that movie.
Yeah, I thought that it was kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It definitely was kind of funny, man.
As far as underrated, I'll go with The Breakup because you wouldn't know he's in it, but I think he played one of the brothers of Vince Vaughn, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
The Breakup.
no,
Do you remember what part he played?
I don't. But it wasn't one of his brothers.
Oh, okay.
Only because I remember the brothers of Mr. Grabowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember who they were.
Grabowski.
Yeah, I don't remember who he. Oh, he was the dude who made Vince Vaughn. Remember Vince Vaughn, who we broke up with, Jennifer Aniston, her best friend. He was the husband of the best friend.
Oh, he was the husband. Okay.
Yeah, he was a dickhead who made.
Yeah.
who made remember I need your shirt.
Yeah, they were bowling together and shit. Oh no.
I need your shirt. We actually know someone the same name, so I need the shirt.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh shit, that shit was hell of I didn't even put it together like, oh, that is him, right? Yeah, right there. I just put it in my head like, oh yeah.
Right.
The Breakup is such a funny movie, bro.
It is.
That's a great movie, man.
I know. Put you on game a little bit,
Yeah. Well, I had to think about it, and I was like, oh yeah, he is right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like that movie a lot, bro. That shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Me too.
One of the funniest movies, man. Vince Vaughn, I got some funny ass movies too.
Yep.
But yeah, that shit's funny. Definitely classic, bro. And it's funny if you think about it. He's been in all Vince Vaughn, like not all, but a lot of Vince Vaughn's movies.
Oh, really? So Vince Vaughn and him have a connection or something?
Well, think about it. Four Christmases, that's a Vince Vaughn movie.
Yeah.
Couples Retreat is another Vince Vaughn movie. Breakup, that's another Vince Vaughn movie. You know what I mean? He's in all those movies.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's random to be in, like, especially in your catalog. Like, hey, those are all Vince Vaughn type films. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like Adam Sandler. He always has like a cast that he usually works with.
That's what I'm saying. So they're probably folks. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Probably folks. Yeah, exactly, man. That part he played in Breakup, though, I totally forgot. I'm like, yeah, that shit's funny, bro.
Oh, I know. That is funny.
Because Vince Vaughn picked on him all fucking movie. It was hilarious.
Yep. I remember that.
That's great, man. That's great, bro.
I know. But yeah, that is our movie of the night. We are watching A Christmas Story for Christmas Eve. Why not?
Hell yeah, we are, man. 24 hours.
24 hours of A Christmas Story. Great movie.
Yes, sir.
Classic right there.
Classic right here, man. Very classic, bro. Everyone's seen it, so I expect there's no one who hasn't seen it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's seen it. I'm sure of it, bro.
They've been playing this movie since 1983, guys. 1983. Crazy.
Old school. For sure.
Crazy shite.
Shite.
All right. Let's move on then out of our movie of the night into your guys' crypto for the day. Let's see what happened in these markets. Currently, Bitcoin sitting at 87,752. It is up 0.52%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,942. It is down 0.7%. At number 5 is XRP, sitting at $1.87. It is up 0.53%. Your Bitcoin support levels are going to be, let's see here, 86,800 to 87,000, and your resistance is going to be around 88.5 right now. Bitcoin is trading above key support, holding structure well. Volume is lighter than prior seasons or sessions, suggesting price compression, not weakness. This is typical behavior before a volatility expansion. But yeah, bias remains bullish, neutral, as long as Bitcoin holds above 86.8K. Ethereum, your support levels right now, $2,880 to 2,900, and your resistance is 3,150 to 3,200. Ethereum is pressing into a major psychological resistance zone at 3,000. Momentum is constructive and volume supports continuation. A clean break and hold above 3K will likely trigger acceleration, and then failure will here would still be healthy as long as 2880 holds. So Ethereum, you are having kind of a positive outlook. XRP, your support $1.80 to $1.82. Your resistance levels is around $2.10. XRP is consolidating just under resistance with declining volatility. A classic coiling structure. Price holding above $1.80 keeps the setup constructive. A breakout above $1.95 would likely invite momentum traders back in. So yeah, as of right now, things are just kind of going sideways. It doesn't look like we are going up or down. We are kind of already starting to get into the cycle of the bear cycle a little bit here for the winter. And I'm sure after New Year's Eve, we will start seeing crypto winter, where you will start seeing falling prices. That's just my prediction, not financial advice. But yeah, let's get into your fear and greed index. We are in 28. So yesterday we were at 27. We went up 1 point, meaning that there is more confidence in the crypto market as of right now. A little bit more money has been pouring in. We are right almost in the mid level of the fear index, going a little bit higher towards neutral. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.96 trillion. It is up 0.43%. Your top 5 trending coins for today. Number 1, we have Cool. Cool is up 343%. Number 2 is Vision. Vision is up 4.9%. Number 3 is Beefy. Beefy is up 132%. Number 4 is RateX, which is down 8.28%. And number 5, we have Banana Gun. That one is up 31.6%. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1, Iris. That one is up 760%. Number 2, Baby Pepe. That one is up 737%. Number 3, we have Harris Dogs. That one is up 520%. Number 4 is Beer. That one is up 494%. And number 5, we have Trump AI. That one is up 481%. Let's get into your notable mentions. Top 100. Number 8, we have GameStop Coin. It is up 411%. At number 10, we have NotCat. That one is up 338%. At number 13, we have MSTR. That one is up 291%. At number 17, we have Grayscale. That one is up 258%. At number 34, we have Cope. Cope is up 75%. At number 41, we have Gather. That one is up 44%. At number 58, we have Nobody Sausage. That one is up 33%. At number 63, we have Shiba Inu. That one is up 29%. At number 69, we have Bitboard. That one is up 26%. At number 70, we have Gmail Network. That one is up 27%. At number 80, we have Mcoin. That one is up 20%. At number 83, we have Yay Finance. That one is up 19%. At number 91, we have BTSC Token, which is up 18%. At number 96, we have Giza. That one is up 17%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have Shadow Exchange. That one is up 16%, and it is in your top 100. All right, guys, that is our crypto for today. The markets are kind of moving sideways. Not really much happening, especially during the holidays, but definitely we will see some probably action moving up into the new year. And then after the new year, I think people will kind of kind of calm down a little bit, and I think we might head into a little bit of a bearish market for now. But that's just my prediction. Not sure if it's going to happen. All right. Now let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be your Christmas horoscope. That's for December 25th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, nobody can change things that have already happened, but making good choices now helps shape what comes next. Let old memories stay in the past where they belong. There is no reason to get stuck in old feelings that might try to pop up again. Taking a deep breath helps with deciding which path to take from here. Taurus, being calm is your superpower tomorrow. Instead of getting mad when you feel rushed, try to make choices with a quiet mind. It is perfectly fine to walk away from drama or messy rooms. Try to make things feel cozy and soft for yourself. Taking a slow breath is like a fresh start. Gemini, stop overthinking everything now. Tomorrow is a time to follow your heart instead of just your brain. If something doesn't make you feel good, it is probably just a distraction. Let happy feelings guide you and make sure to stop before you get too tired. Cancer, stop trying to be helpful in places that only make you feel tired. Not every group or place is the right fit for you. Tomorrow, you will start to see the difference between habits that truly care for you and ones that don't. Take a moment to think about whether you really like something or if you are just using it to keep from being lonely. Then we got J sign Leo. Being strong doesn't always mean being tough. Tomorrow, try to protect your kind and gentle side. Being gentle is actually a type of strength, not a weakness. You will feel very brave, but be careful not to let being proud get in the way of others. Speak in a friendly way, listen closely, and take a nap without feeling bad about it. Then we got our Virgo. You might feel like rushing to finish everything, but try to slow down tomorrow. If you go too fast, you might lose track of what you are doing. Let things happen naturally and at their own pace. Even when it feels like it's moving, things are still happening behind the scene. All right, now we have our Libra. Try to be a little easier on yourself. Tomorrow is about realizing that growing up doesn't mean you have to fix everything. It just means learning to like who you are right now. Spend the day being kind to yourself and using nice words when you think about the progress. Then we got our Scorpio. Every time you trust yourself, you build a solid path to walk on. Tomorrow is a great time to stop worrying about what other people think and start listening to your own heart instead. You have a lot of strength deep inside you that belongs only to you. Then we got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. You have been so busy taking care of everyone else that you might have forgotten about yourself. Tomorrow is the perfect time to change that. Give yourself the same love, space, and patience that you usually give to your friends. Try doing something nice for yourself without feeling bad about it. Capricorn, how do you feel about yourself doesn't have to change just because of what someone else thinks. Tomorrow, try to just go about your business quietly. You don't need to explain yourself to people who don't understand you. Being quiet and calm is actually where your real strength is. Focus on building your own things instead of worrying about what other people are trying to do. Then we got our Aquarius. Taking a deep breath can completely reset your mood. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or upset, just stop for a second to breathe. Even if things around you change quickly or feel surprising tomorrow, you don't have to react to every little thing that pops up. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow is about being proud of who you are without needing anyone else to tell you you're doing a good job. Focus on the things that make you feel special and important. Stay away from people or situations that make you doubt yourself or make you feel like you aren't good enough. Remember, love doesn't mean being perfect. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be December 25th, Christmas Day. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. That's why we do it. Let's get into some chats real quick. We got Ronald's 456 in the house coming off of Twitch. Ronald says, I'm literally driving now, but when I park, me and my squad are pulling up heavy to your next stream. Add me on my Discord. Username is Stefan Sum. All right. Thank you so much, Ronald. Much appreciated, brother.
For sure.
They said they're gonna pull up and add their whole squad to our show, bro.
For sure. Matty-O.
Matty Yo. Not like he's pulling up to the gym. They're just pulling up as to our show, you know.
Oh, I thought they meant like to our like lifting session.
Oh no, pull up to our show. Like,
I was like pulling up to the lifting session. Okay, let's go.
let's do it. All right. That was, like I said, our horoscopes. And of course, we have to give you some juice for the night for Christmas Eve. So, Jay, what is your conspiracy for tonight for everyone?
Conspiracy for the night. I'm just gonna be talking about some homegrown out here, man, in Monterey Bay. What am I talking about in Monterey Bay? Do you know what's out of Monterey Bay?
Seal,
No,
dolphin.
No, I'm not talking about the aquarium. No, I'm not talking about the aquarium.
Yeah.
Talking about the UFO base, bro.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that.
Supposedly, I don't know. I've never jumped in the Monterey Bay area to go dive in there, so I don't know. This is what people are saying, and I've seen weird shit over there too. You know what I mean? But people be saying that there's like an underground UFO base there in Monterey Bay. You know how there's those huge waves and stuff?
Yeah.
Basically, in that area, dude. Everyone around the area, everywhere from Salinas, Santa Cruz, like Monterey, Carmen, all those areas. They say that they always randomly see these lights coming out of like that area, like from the ocean. You know what I mean? The Pacific Ocean. And not only do they see lights coming out, they're going straight up to the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they always hear a buzzing noise deep in like the hour, like we're talking like the hours that I'm up. You know what I mean? That everyone's sleeping.
Right.
They always hear a buzzing noise coming out of like the area. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then they also hear like a humming noise that gets louder and projecting from the Pacific. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then once straight in the sky, you know what I mean? And poof, lights are gone, no more noise. And this has been going on for a long time now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, I don't live there, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've thought I've seen some weird shit over there too, because I've stayed over there before. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, I don't really think of those type of things, but I also didn't know about this. You know what I mean? So I try to think back to when I have stayed over there, and I'm like, I have seen some weird shit, and I'm like, nah, maybe it's just me being tired, especially in the middle of the night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I believe these huge waves, and everything over there, like it's easy to cover that stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But there was an unidentified whistleblower from that area that claims he was actually taken underneath into that base, by the Greys. You ever heard of the Greys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a certain type of species, like a certain type of alien. There's like, I don't know how many types of aliens there are, but yeah, he claims he was taken underneath to this base. You know what I mean? And he didn't say they performed any weird stuff on him or anything. He just claims he was taken underneath, and he claims there is a base under there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how realistic that can be, which, I believe UFOs and all that stuff, they really do go into random parts of the water. I believe that. You know what I mean? Because I've heard about this, not just Monterey Bay. There's a lot of different lakes I've heard about that have the same type of activity, and then supposedly the UFO just flies in under, boom, done.
Yeah.
So I've heard about this in many different places, but obviously, like especially Monterey, there's no way anyone will be able to really research that, to even check it out, because that shit's heavily guarded.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Especially right there on the bay. You know what I mean? It's a heavily guarded area. So
Well, it's already known that all these tunnels are leading to like Nevada and all these other places and shit.
that's what I'm saying. And there's that's where certain lakes are. You know what I mean? Where exactly like, so Pacific Ocean, if there are tunnels like that, what you're talking about, all the way up out right there, you know what I mean, to go to different areas.
Yeah, man.
And I totally believe that there probably is a base somewhere under there, just because of, if you think about how all the, the rocks, mountain, the whole coast side is,
Mm-hmm.
it would make a lot of sense to me, especially if it's deep under there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It would make perfect sense. You know what I mean? And them waves are crazy. You've seen them waves, right?
Yeah.
Over there. Oh, like I believe Mavericks is over there too. the Big
Right.
Surf area. So like it's a good little place to to have a base if you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But like, yeah, if there are those tunnel systems under there too, which I do believe you're correct. Like you can literally get to from Pacific Ocean all the way to any different lake. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. So that it would be crazy, but I mean this unidentified whistleblower, I believe I don't know if it's a he or a she, but they definitely claim that they've been to that base underneath there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The Grays.
The Grays.
You know
bro.
what I mean? The Grays, bro. Well, I mean, like I said, there's a few different alien species out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's definitely one that's talked about multiple times.
Exactly.
The Grays. They're the smallest ones, I believe. The
Yep.
Grays are the smaller ones. But yeah, it's just a trip. I wanted to talk about something close by today.
Of course.
You know, I like bringing up the homegrown stuff. You know what I mean? Calm down. Relax.
Homegrown, brother.
Relax. Yeah, exactly. Homegrown stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Monterey is
Right
it's
there.
like that's one of the reasons I feel like they made it into like a sanctuary type place too, so they don't want people
Why?
just like creeping over there, and you know what I mean?
Oh, what do you mean? Like, you mean like researching it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And it's it's kind of Monterey's kind of a baller area too, if you think about
Yeah.
it. That's why I'm saying heavily guarded, they try to not make it too known to too many people, you know. I know a lot of people that stay here, they always go over towards Monterey and a little after toward Big Sur,
Yeah.
because a lot of people like to visit that area right there. So
Yep.
we have a lot of those places out here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We have a lot of UFO activity out in Cali.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? It's just it's very common out here. It makes sense that we have all the tech here too.
Yep.
So it definitely makes sense. You could try out anything out here with tech.
Exactly.
So I mean, you think about it, you already know we're gonna be seeing more because once the flying drone right here and the flying car they're trying here is up and running. Think about it. They're gonna be running into UFOs. It's gonna be very like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Think about that. You're in the sky and then you see something just zoom right past you, like, oh shit, who's that?
Right. Right.
It's gonna be a trip, man. It's gonna be a trip. Next 5-10 years, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's gonna be a trip.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
think about it, man. Think about it. Like I said, you're in there, you're flying your car, and then all of a sudden a UFO just speeds past you, like, oh shit.
You're like, damn, I need to get me one of those.
Right?
You'd be like,
Like, hey man, come on, man, put me on game.
come on, Elon, hurry up and make your shit, man. Come on.
Right? Come on, man. But yeah, no, them UFOs.
That shit ain't working.
Yeah, the alien technology is so much more advanced than us.
I know.
They're thousands of years in advance. You know what I mean?
Literally,
Obviously.
it's gonna be like Star Wars. We're gonna have all these like alien machines racing each other and shit for money. It's gonna be funny shit. Bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, man. They're thousands of years ahead compared to what they used to do back in the day compared to
I know.
what we do now. So getting there slowly but surely.
For sure.
But yeah, Monterey Bay UFO base, bro. That's where we at.
Yes, sir. Right next to our house, bro. An hour drive. Not
But
bad.
that's what I mean, man. Gotta let the people know, man.
Monterey, brother. Monterey.
It's a nice area. It really is.
Yeah,
It's
it
chill.
is.
It's hella chill out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very, very different from here. It's quiet.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very quiet.
It's a coastal town. It's a different chill. It's like a different vibe,
That's what I mean. It's very not city. Very not city. That's
So,
what I'll put it at. Very not city.
no, it's super nice though. I love it. Love it out there.
Yeah, hella people be rolling out there though.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Sorry. All right. That is our conspiracy of the night. And we were talking about underground military tunnels in Monterey Bay Aquarium area. Very cool stuff with some UFOs there as well in the mix.
Very important. Very important.
All right, guys, we are coming to the end of our show for Christmas Eve. And like always, though, we are going to leave you with Jay's and my final words of wisdom. What you got for me today, Jay?
Go with some Niccolo Machiavelli today. It is double pleasure to deceive the deceiver.
It's a double pleasure.
Yes, to deceive the deceiver. Meaning beating someone at their own game. It always feels good to do that. You know what I mean? When you beat someone at their own game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's basically, you're using someone's own tactics against them. That means your superior strategy is trumping theirs. You know what I'm saying? And it always feels good to be on a level where you're just, where I believe you have more control over it. You know what I mean? I went with that quote because, like I said, to me, it goes along with you. You know what I mean? Once again, we're back to belief and back to if you know how to strategize and know what you are doing and know what you want, man, you can beat anyone at anything. You know what I mean? Even though I believe it's you versus you, there's a lot of people that try to infiltrate your life, your business, and just your well-being. You know what I mean? And deceiving the deceiver, that's what I mean. Like, you could toy with someone and be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, point them in all the wrong directions so that they don't even try to mess with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Point them in the directions of that way when you're really going this way. Understand?
Yeah.
That, I believe, is a big, big key to life because you're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people that want to bring you down because they can't get on your level. It's just how life works. It's how life works. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I mean. We always talk about chess moves, whether it's Trump, Elon, whoever it may be. But you always have to strategize and be ahead. And it's very important, man. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
So, yeah, that's why I went with that one today. Machiavelli always has excellent quotes when it comes to strategizing and plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. And just, to close off with what you're saying, Jay, in a world full of manipulation, the highest victory isn't revenge, it's awareness. When someone tries to deceive, the answer isn't to sink to their level, but to rise above it with clarity, patience, and strategy. Intelligence beats trickery. Discipline beats shortcuts. Being smarter means seeing the game without announcing you see it. Working harder means building yourself so well that no one can play you at all. You don't expose the deceiver with noise, you outgrow them with your results. Move quietly, think deeper, execute longer than anyone expects. That's how you win. That's how you win without losing yourself. And just to finish it off with a spiritual quote for you guys, the sharpest mind does not fight deception. It renders it powerless through wisdom, patience, and relentless self-mastery. All right, guys, that is our final words of wisdom for you guys. Like always, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share for letting us share this alpha with you. We couldn't be here without you. And let's have Jay here close out the show for us. Why not?
We will not be going live tonight because the gym is closed. So we will have a gym short for you tonight, though. We will have a gym short for you tonight. We will be back tomorrow for our show, Christmas Day special at 8:30. So we will see you tomorrow. So, but yeah, look forward to our gym short tonight. And we will have gym shorts on Friday as well, just to let you know. But yeah, please have a Merry Christmas. If you go to midnight mass, enjoy mass. If you're going to sleep, go to sleep. If you wake up early, open some nice presents in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy yourself this Christmas time. We're back to celebrating Merry Christmas with President Trump. It's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. And just thank you, like C said, thank you for being here. We appreciate it each and every day on every platform. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. So, yeah, just have a great, great, great Christmas. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for sure. And we will have a gym short up in the next 30 minutes.
And real quick, before we leave, just want to give you guys a fun shout-out fact. And that is that 36 years ago today, Sergeant Al Powell helped save dozens of lives after being sent to investigate a prank call at Nakatomi Plaza. We should all honor Sergeant Powell's bravery and remember this is what Christmas is all about.
Nakatomi, huh? Oh shit! Oh my god.
Can't forget Sergeant
John McClane, bro. John McClane putting them on.
Exactly. Never forget. Always remember.
Bro. Legendary, bro. Legendary. I'm with it, bro. I'm with that.
How it is, brother.
For sure.
Die hard. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Yeah, I got you, bro. That's got to be your favorite Christmas movie then.
Oh, one of them for sure. One of them for sure. So
that's all good, man. It's iconic. I'm not mad at that.
All right, y'all. We'll see you back tomorrow.